Meow. Yeah. Oh, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. こんにちは、こんばんは。Hello. にゃお。Hi, welcome. How are you doing today? Okay, so not gonna lie, my voice is not warmed up or anything. But I'm here. And so are you. Welcome in. Hello. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, usually we don't stream today or anything, but we're here. Today is gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream. Not too long or anything. A little bit of a shorter stream today. But yeah, I just wanted to chat about, the cool event that happened recently. And, kind of like a little this is gonna be a short stream. It's gonna be a short stream. I don't even think for like I don't even think it's gonna be like an hour or something. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe like 2 hours. I don't even know. But yeah, today is gonna be a little bit of a short stream. No, don't call me out. Okay, I say this all the time, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna stream for like maximum 4 hours and then 8 hours in. Oh man. Yeah. Guilty as charged, Seinyan. Guilty as charged. まあ今日はですね、ちょっと短めの配信になりますので、はい、ちょっと短めなんですけど、1時間ぐらいかな、2時間ぐらいかなというふうにちょっと考えてます。Yeah, so this stream is gonna be VOD friendly. Yeah, for anyone who just wants to, watch the VOD very quickly, it's hopefully, famous last words, I'm gonna knock on wood here. Hopefully, it's gonna be a short stream, shorter stream. And if I lied, I'm sorry in advance, okay? Like, if it turns out like 5 hours in, I'm gonna just say sorry in advance, okay? なんかね、ちょっと短めの配信のはずなんだけど、もしね、僕がね、ちょっとうっかり嘘ついちゃったら、嘘ついちゃったら、ごめんね、ということで。But welcome. Today is the day after. Yeah, actually, technically, the day after, for me at least, technically, the day after Anime Impulse Dallas. Ooh. いや、実はね、今日、厳密に言ったら、アニメインパルスの次の日ですね。になります。厳密に言ったらね。その時差だったり、そういうの関係なしに、厳密に言ったら次の日になりますね。The day after. And, oh yeah, wow. First and foremost, thank you so much. Thank you for joining Anime Impulse Dallas. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming to see me. And thank you for the love and support. And I just had a great time. I had a great time. And oh my god, there's so many things that I can talk about. And I think, yeah, first and foremost, above all else, right? I just want to say thank you so much for coming out there, showing up, saying hi, and making your love known, in the ways that you do, right? And I already know that you already do that. You already do that like pretty much every day. You already do that every day, whether you're in streams, whether you're watching or lurking, whether you're watching the VOD, right? Whether you're commenting on Twitter or however you do, I already know that you already do that. So There's a lot of ways to kind of show that love and friendship, and that excitement. And so it was really cool. It was really cool. So first and foremost, Anime Impulse Dallas お疲れ様でした。そしてありがとうございました。There's also another thing that I should probably say that to the organizers, and handlers-san and organizers and of course staff-san and Nijisanji, thank you so much all across the board for the hard work, connecting everything, doing everything. I know there are probably like some hiccups along the ways, which is really difficult, like if you think about it, like there's always a lot of difficulty, in life. Super vague. In life, there's a lot of difficulty, There's always going to be challenges out there, and amidst the challenges, everyone did their best, and I'm very thankful. And I hope you had a good time, Seinya. I hope you had a good time. Yeah. And thank you for having us, above all. Thank you for having us. It was a great time. I hope even the staff side enjoyed, I hope even the handlers enjoyed, I really, and above all, I hope you enjoyed. So, Seinya, did you have a good time? For those out there, did you have a good time? And for those who, all across the world, because, Seinyans are super global, right? For everyone else, did you miss me? did you miss me? Like it's been a moment, it's been a second, Yeah, all right. Okay, really cool. See, the great thing about this is that this is my secret strategy here, okay? My secret strategy. Both questions end in a yes. Whoa, if you really think about it, it's like, whoa, that's like, did you miss me? There's only one right answer. What? Yeah, just say yes. ちょっとさ、どうだった？会いたかった？それと、楽しかった？どっちでも、Yes で終わることだよ。Oh wow, you didn't. Oh, that's crazy. You didn't scratch the curtains. I'm so. You know what? I'm so impressed. There's still a Seinyan clinging on real quick, but yeah, I mean, yeah, like. No, it was an enjoyable time. It was a really good time too, and I'm very, like, thank you so much for joining. This is an unannounced surprise guerrilla stream, basically, but I hope it's gonna be short so that everyone can kind of drop in and enjoy as well. But where should we start? Oh my goodness. I'm always constantly, I'm not gonna get emotional or anything. Today I'm resolved to not be emotional. I'm not gonna like cry. I'm not gonna do anything like that. But I'm always reminded of just how much, compassion and kindness there is. And I'm always reminded that Seinyans are exactly that, like kind, compassionate, loving, and supportive, right? And I thought, I felt the same way seeing all my Seinyans for our meet and greet. It was our first meet and greet in the States, and like I had mentioned previously too, right? Like Anime Impulse again is like it holds a special place in my heart too, because I've like that was my first first con. So to me it was really cool, and to be able to see everyone, one on one, to me that was special. I'm not gonna go into names, okay? I'm not gonna say any names or anything like that, too, right? And a lot of the conversation might not be like relevant to every single person, because like meet and greets, the nature of meet and greets, it's like pretty like private, if that makes sense, right? And so it might not like land or relate to everyone here, but I do want to talk about it because I this was like, it was really cool, and I really like meet and greets, and I love every single opportunity to get to see you, no matter where you are, and hopefully in the places that are like pretty close to you too, right? Like in accessible places too. But for me, so in the meet and greet, there were like curtains, right? It's like a kind of like a private room, almost, with our handler to protect everyone from me. Otherwise I might have like jumped out of the screen and like, so, to protect you, for your protection, our handler was there. And and it was like this room. It was a really nice room, right? And then, every Seinyan would come on in, and I would get to see Seinyan. And I was pretty excited. I was very, very excited. And I remember, like, it's very interesting, right? It's very interesting because, first of all, thank you so much also for everyone who let me know what their handle name was, or any name that they chose to kind of like let me know. Because of that, like I kind of knew, and like I kind of understood, like oh it's so and so, it's so, and so for me it was like very special, and it makes it a bit more intimate too, if that makes sense. So I'm very thankful for everyone who just like was like, I'm so and so, so it helps me like cherish those moments that much more, so it was really cool. And so when the curtains opened, right, and Seinyans came in, I was a little nervous, not gonna lie, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, right? So I know Seinyan was probably nervous too. I've seen the conversations out there on the Twitters and the internets, I'm sure you were nervous too. But I was also kind of nervous too, because like for me it's like, I get to see you, I get to hang out with you, and I get to enjoy your company, first and foremost in that moment. And when I first saw my Seinyans, right, to me it's like very special, because just as much as I know I'm nervous, I know that my Seinyans are nervous too. So I had to put on my big boy pants, and I had to make sure that you didn't feel nervous alone. I had to make sure that I can share in your nervousness, and that you knew that I was in the same boat. I'm kidding. But when the curtains opened and Seinyans came in, and I was like, oh, hi. And to me, it was like a very special moment. It's very special because I immediately saw all the love that you brought, like I immediately saw all the love. And I'm so happy too when you showed me like all the love, whether it be like Seinyan plushies to Seible merch, to Seible goods, to cam badges, to Ita bags, to like everything, to nails, Seible nails, puppy bowl, Seinyan themed coloring, to even just like letting me know, because like I think I specifically asked for this too, like don't hesitate to let me know like something that you were proud of, and like and like kind of like that way I also know, it's like, oh, it's Seinyan from this, who drew this or who did that, like to me that was really special too. And some Seinyans let me know, like I had kind of asked too, like on stream. And it was like, oh, you did that, you did this, I remember this, of course I remember that, and it was really cool, like to me, like seeing that in like kind of like in real time, you know, and being able to connect that, you know, to you, you know. And like meet and greets are really special because like you get to know, you get to see, and you get to feel that like that passion, you know, like that love in a very intimate setting, you know. And to me, it's one of the rare opportunities, right, to get to enjoy in your company in the most quietest of ways, right? You know, not in public, you know, and not in semi-public, you know. If you know, you know, like, you know, semi-public, you know what I mean? Like, if you know, you know, like. But it was so nice, you know, to be able to see and to be able to hang out. And one thing that was like really crazy to me is like, it is truly, it's weird. I'm not even surprised, to be honest. I'm not even that surprised or anything, but it is truly impressive to hear a little bit about your journey too, you know, to hear about your journey, whether you know, came from different countries for the meet and greet, right? Whether you know, you work as a certain profession, for example, or you do this for a living, and how, for example, like my streams fit into that, or how I fit into your life, you know, and seeing that perspective too. And it is genuinely quite impressive just how, you know, hardworking Seinyans are, whether they be, you know, hardworking in your work, in your studies. But to me, that's a huge honor. Like, I've seen those in the healthcare industry. I've seen those in, you know, the support industry, right? Like, it's just really cool. It's just so cool to have so many cool Seinyans like that, you know. And it reminds me of, I don't know, it reminds me of the things that, for example, it reminds me of the infinite possibilities in life, you know. Reminds me of the infinite possibilities in life, right? And it also reminds me that sometimes the biggest barrier to those possibilities, it depends on the scenario, can actually be yourself, you know. And that's something I kind of thought of, like, this is very maybe not philosophical, but very random, I think, to say, but sometimes you can be your biggest critic, right? Sometimes you can be your biggest defender. And sometimes there are times where you will stop yourself from doing certain things or pursuing certain opportunities precisely because you try to defend yourself, right? That you are your biggest defender. You know, new things are scary. Trying new things are scary. Because if you think about it, obviously, they are new. They are something that you are not used to, right? And when I see my Seinyans from all walks of life, right? Coming from different countries, from different industries, from different backgrounds, from different experiences, right? I'm reminded of that truly, if you choose to do so, and within limitation, there is a version of you that you can always pursue out there. And that version of you is, granted with some limitations, up to you to pursue. feel like I'm talking in riddles. I don't really have a deep meaning to it. But I just want to say, for anyone out there, like you can be anything you want to be within the limitations that you can control, right? And I felt that during the meet and greet. I really did. Because no matter what and no matter who, right? And I think this goes for every Seinyan out there. What I found during the meet and greet was your kindness, your passion, and your care. And I love that. I think that's the highlight to me. The meet and greet's highlight. That is the highlight for me in the meet and greet. I'm gonna try and explain that in Japanese now. Ooh, I'm gonna make a challenge here, and I'm gonna try and break through a wall here. I'm gonna try and do something that's pretty difficult. I'm gonna try and explain that in Japanese now. ちょっとね、今回、アニメインパルステキサスですね。なんか、本当に、すごく、なんていうかな、人生、めっちゃ大きく出たな、これ。人生に対して、いろいろ思う、機会をいただいたんですよね。で、なんていうかな、感謝する機会をいただいたんですよ。その機会ってね、作るものでもあるし、いただくものでもあるし、いろいろと、すごいと思うんだけど、漠然としか説明できないんだけど、今回、様々なセイニャンをね、会って、話して、で、1対1、本当に、もう、これ以上にもないプライベートな空間で、短い間だったけど、話して、やっぱ思ったことが、本当にセイニャンはいろんな背景から来て、いろんな世界を見てきて、いろんな壁をぶち抜いて、または乗り越えて、セイニャンになるべくしてなって、そして、ここに来てくれたんだなって思いました。それって、容易にできないもんやと思うねんな。難しいもんやと思う。だって人生、難しいから。大変だから。そこにセイニャンがね、来てくれて、で、それに僕がちょっとだけでもね、触れる機会、瞬間ができて、やっぱ僕は幸せもんやなって思ったね。Oh man, oh no, 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 whew, okay, whew, oh, hold, Seible, hold. やばい、ちょっとやばいよ、これ。やばい、ちょっと、一瞬ちょっとうるっときた。あかん。Oh, okay, it just started, like, I don't know. I saw a sprinkler, like, in the middle of the desert, just start, like, squirting water real quick. So, hold. 危ない。Okay. He. Okay. No, I'm okay. I'm good. See, jokes prevent the tide. Okay, jokes are the dam that prevents the flow. Okay. 危ない。危なかった。やばい。危なかった。マジでちょっと一瞬やばかった。大丈夫。オッケー。仕切り直そう。はい、ちょっとお茶を飲もう。ティータイム。お茶タイム。Alright, lock in, Seible. I can do this. It's just meet and greets, okay? It's just meet and greets. Meet and greets aren't scary, okay? They can't hurt you. Your emotions can't hurt you, Seinya. Okay, lock in. Okay, so でもそのね、なんか一瞬ね、それに触れる機会をいただいて、まあ、なんていうかな。僕って、多分結構感情に素直な方やねん。正直言ったら。もうほんま、感情には素直な方やと思うねんな。思ったことはもうそのまま思うし、感じたことは肌に感じるし、時にはそれがね、辛いこともあるし、悔しいこともある。でもその分嬉しいこともあるし、楽しいこともそのまま楽しく感じる。まあ、そんな自分やからこそ、例えばやねんけど、その日本語を話す方ですね。または日本から、ね、または海外から来てくれるセイニャンたち。ほんまに楽しいこともいっぱいあると思う。でも僕は月みたいやからさ、ちょっと暗いところもね、ついつい想像しちゃうんだよね。眩しいところも暗いところもちょっとついつい想像しちゃって。ほんまに国境を越えて初めてが多い中、ただただ僕と一瞬を共有するために来てくれたんだな。そりゃね、どんな、いやほんま魔法のようなもんやな。ありがとう。いろんなね、背景を持って、いろんな職業、お仕事、勉強ごと、習い事に日々チャレンジしてるセイニャンが、昨日、セイニャンとお会いできました。ありがとう。Yeah, allergies, honestly, like, I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes I just get like allergies, emotional allergies, basically. Like, basically, sometimes I'll get like emotional allergies, and, it like, I get the sniffles, like from the, like, emotional allergies. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's it's emotional allergies. That's all. Daからね、本当に来てくれてありがとう。I just think about for those Seinyans too out there, for example, who traveled really far, right, to be here. And for Seinyans, and it doesn't matter like if you're, for example, in state or out of state or out of country, right? Traveling is always very difficult, you know. Traveling is always like it can always be a big stress, right? A big stressor. And like for example, like I've already mentioned this before, right? But like when I first went to New York, right? Like it was almost like a culture shock. But you know, I've lived in America, and I went to New York and I was like, whoa, this is like city. I I speak English, right? Like I've lived in America, right? I don't, I shouldn't theoretically have any problem, according to the books, but I felt like it was a culture shock. You know, as someone living in America, right? Like it was a culture shock. So when you go to different states, for example, if you're traveling out of state, right? If you're traveling, from out of state, from other states, it can be a difficult time, right? Like traveling is hard, if I, as someone who lived in America, got culture shock from traveling to a different state, right? Same thing, I can even imagine like people who come from out of state will have a crazier experience, right? And so because of that, because of the differences we share, and because of all that, the barriers there are, in the form of traveling sometimes, right? For example, if you're just not used to it, if you go to a foreign country, right? Like when you don't speak the language, right? It makes it that much more special to me, to be able to see the Seinyans, traveling from locally, traveling from out, not locally, from far and wide. And to be able to have that opportunity to say hi to you in person, to me, that is special. That was very special. And one thing I realized and one thing I felt was that 1 minute will never be enough time. 1 minute will never be enough time. I'm so, because I'm the type of person that wears my heart on my sleeves. I'm the type of person that honestly, I don't even have to have open heart surgery. My heart's already open. It's out there. It's out there. It's braving the elements, that's just how I am. Like you don't even need to open me up. Like I'm already open, so from that type of perspective, right? Like I'm the type of person that gets invested, gets invested in you. And that can be unhealthy, by the way. Let's talk about it. That can be unhealthy, Seinya. We got to be careful, Gotta keep an appropriate, healthy balance. But that's how much I care about my Seinyans. And being able to see and talk to the Seinyans, that I care about, that that I care about, is a sweet blessing, and 1 minute is like never gonna be enough time. Because I feel like I could talk about anything and everything forever and ever with all my Seinyans and any of my Seinyans, because that's just how I am. Like, because I like my Seinyans, and that's the thing, I'm never gonna be someone that, for example, I don't know, as soon as the minute like ends, oh, you know, like my smile fades. You know, that's not my smile always lasts. You know, every minute, throughout the minutes. I don't know if you've seen like those you know, like you know what I'm talking about, like the industry documentaries, you know, of like, oh man, they're such a professional actor, you know. You know what I mean? Because and that's the cost. That's the cost of like, the cost of being like that is that like you can easily get hurt. You know what I mean? Like that's the cost, right? It's the cost of like being so open and putting your heart out there and being so invested. The cost is that you can also be like easily hurt. And that's also like but I got to see my Seinyans in that way, and I got to see my Seinyans, and I got to laugh with my Seinyans. I got to, you know, joke with my Seinyans. I got to almost cry with my Seinyans too. And you know, I live for these moments. You know, I spend, I think you do too, but I spend the 23 hours 59 minutes just to enjoy that 1 minute with you. And I have a feeling that you do too. And so I just want to say thank you for that. Because that 1 minute is short, but it is precious. And a thing that I always consider is that I'm not sure that, you know, I don't know, because I'm just a chill guy, you know. I'm just a chill guy. I just work here, you know, that's all. I'm just a chill guy. I hope you enjoyed your time with me, you know? And like, yeah, I really do. And I hope to see you again, you know? 本当に、まあ、これ多分みんなのこと言えると思うんだけど、1分って短いよね。ほんまに。マジで短いやんな。1分って。その1分のために23時間59分を費やして頑張ってその1分を作る。それはね、多分僕だけじゃないと思うんだよね。せいにゃんもその1分のために23時間59分を費やしてると思うんだよね。多分お互いその1分のためにそのつながりのために裏でそれこそその1分で見えないところで23時間59分僕たち頑張ってるんやなって思う。だからこそその1分っていうのがすごく大事ですごく大切ですごく短くすごく儚い1分なんだな。それをね、どんなとこにどの国でもどの場所でもそれを今後ねめちゃくちゃ大切にしたいな、めちゃくちゃ噛み締めたいなって思うな。Yeah, like I want to like make sure that no matter where it is, you know, what country, what place, where. I want to make sure that that 1 minute in my heart always stays the important 1 minute that it is, you know. Because it's the minute we spend 23 hours and 59 minutes on. So I want to let you know that I want to make sure that every single time we get to meet is a special one. You know? I want you to know that. I'm being dramatic, sure, but I think it warrants that amount of respect, you know, that amount of care, because that's how amazing it is. We tend to, like, it's easy. It is easy, Seinya. I'm gonna be harsh, okay? I understand that it is easy to take it for granted. I know that it is easy to take those moments for granted, because it is only a minute. But it's the minute that counts. And it's the minute that we should care about. And it's the minute that we do everything for, you know? That we spend the rest of our time for. So thank you for sharing that minute with me. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of hard because a part of me wants to talk about specific things, and a part of me also is like, well, you know, our handler was a charm to work with, you know. Our handler was a charm to work with. Super kind, super nice, you know. I remember how she would bring all the Seinyans in. Make sure, like, one thing I felt kind of bad was that when some of the headphones, you know, had to, right, come off, right? Because there were headphones, right? So that you can hear me clearly. When the headphones came off, right? It sometimes it might be in the middle of me saying goodbye. You know, because I want to leave you with a final goodbye. You know, not a okay, whoa, that sounds a little too dramatic. Okay, I want to leave you with a little bit of, I want the last thing that I can say to you, I want it to be, you know, see ya, you know. I want to wish you well on your journey back to the stream, you know. So whoa, okay, that was a little dramatic. Okay, hold up, okay. Not final goodbye, but like, I want the final words, okay, of that conversation, okay, to wish you well, okay, until I see you again in stream. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. And so because of that, right, I wanted to make sure to give everyone 안녕주, okay? A small kiss goodbye, okay? A little peck on the cheek, okay? That's all, okay? I wanted to give everyone a little bit of a, you know, right? Okay, like a little kiss, right? Just a, you know, as a goodbye, right? Like, I'll see you later, okay? And the thing about that is, like, sometimes, right, I would have to, like, I would do it just as you're leaving, Seinya. I'm sorry. Like, just as you're leaving, just so that, you know, you can leave with a smile, and that I'll be in your heart forever and ever and ever, and totally not parasocial, you know, and stuff like that. Now, the problem is, right, sometimes you would be taking off the headphones. And sometimes you might not hear it. Now, poor handler, bless her soul, poor handler, okay? She would repeat what I said. Now, mind you, okay, mind you, that this is a totally, like, you know, normal, like, working professional, right? Just trying to live their life, okay? Just doing their job, okay? This handler is just doing their job, right? They woke up probably, you know, I smelled the coffee, I don't know, they're living their life, you know, who knows? They probably drove over to work, you know, not thinking about this at all, right? They're just doing their job. And then this poor handler was cornered. Okay, like, you know, nobody asked them to do that, right? But, like, you know, situationally cornered into randomly saying nyanchu. And low-key, I think about that and I chuckle a little bit, you know. Because here it is a handler, okay, that, like, is just doing their job, but their job all of a sudden became having to nyanchu to the Seinyans in my stead. Because I would keep saying it right after the headphones come off. It was so funny. I'm sorry. It was funny. I'm sorry for laughing, but, you know, I'm sorry, handler Nyang. Like, you know, goated handler. She took so many pictures too. I noticed, and thank you so much. You know, as that is the greatest blessing too. Because, you know, like, we all know, you know, sometimes, like, I don't look my best, you know. I sometimes, like, look at this angle. Yeah, I like this angle. But then, like, how about this angle? Oh wait, I kind of like that too. How about this angle? Actually, I like that one too. Well, you know, sometimes it's hard to have, like, the perfect camera angle, okay? I mean, not me, curls hair, flips hair, you know, because my mama drew me, you know, beautifully. my mama, you know, made me amazing, so not to brag or anything, but no, but sometimes, like, you want a specific angle, right? Or sometimes you want to, maybe you were looking away, or maybe I was looking away, right? And so having handler Nyang, like, take so many different pictures, like, really helps, right? And that's kind of a blessing that any handler can do. And so we love that. So thank you so much again. Thank you so much, handler Nyang. You know, and I'm sorry. This is my public apology. I'm sorry for having to say, like, nyanchu. That's probably not part of the job description, you know. But thank you so much for relaying it to the Seinyans, who I wasn't able to quickly say it fast enough, you know, before, like, the headphones came off. So yeah, no, honestly, it was so goated. They are so goated for that. So thank you, handler Nyang. And thank you for staff-san from Anime Impulse staff-san. Thank you so much for everything, and you know, it was really fun. It was exciting. It was such a good time, you know. Handler Nyang also speaking in Japanese for the Japanese speakers out there, and it was really smooth thanks to that. まあちょっと説明するとね、なんかまあネタをね、さっきのネタじゃないけど、説明すると、今回ね、ハンドラーの方ですね、すごい優しくて、で、大変申し訳ないですよ。もうハンドラーニャンに。大変僕、ちょっと、逆にね、謝らないといけないかもしれないんですけど、やっぱね、その、セイニャンにね、僕、最後に、次の配信まで見送りたい気持ちで、最後の最後は、ちょっとしたね、まあ、可愛いほっぺにキスをね、 したかったんですよ。なので、ちょっと僕ね、最後は、にゃんちゅっと、いってらっしゃいっていう気持ちを込めて、にゃんちゅっていう、ね、したかったんですよ。で、その、にゃんちゅを送る際に、やっぱ、ヘッドホンが、もう、取れる瞬間。ヘッドホンどうしてもちょっと外す瞬間だったりとか、タイミングだったりとかで聞こえない時もあるわけですよ。そうなんですよ。もうどうしてもタイミングでね、にゃんちゅが聞こえないかったりとか、タイミングがずれたりとかあって、で、そこに、まあ、きっとね、このハンドラーニャンね、もう本当に人生、ただただ仕事してる方ですよ。もうプロの方で、ただ仕事をされてる方、ね。もうその朝は多分ね、朝ごはんのコーヒーを飲んだりとか、もう車に乗ってね、通勤しようとしたハンドラーニャンなんですけど、そんなね、もうただ仕事をするね、ハンドラーニャン、きっとね、その時ね、予想もしてなかったんだろうなというふうに思うんですよ。まさか、にゃんちゅっていうことを予想してなかった。でもそれを伝えてくれて、ね、別に伝えなくてもよかったんですよ。別に何も言わなくてもいいんですよ、ハンドラーニャン。そこを、もうさすがプロなんでしょうね。にゃんちゅって伝えてくれて。じわったな。僕が言うのは、ね、別にあれじゃん。まあ別にもう僕ね、僕がね、まあそのうちたちの関係じゃんっていう話やから、うちらの関係やから別に僕がにゃんちゅって言っても、そんな誰もね、そんなハードル高いわけちゃうやん、もう。でもそのね、もうその第三者のただのね、仕事されてるプロの人からすると、まさかにゃんちゅ言う日が来るとは思わんかったんちゃう。マジでハンドラーニャン、ありがとう。本当にありがとうございますということですよ。ちゃんとね、その僕の気持ちを伝えてくれてね、ヘッドホンが取れた後にもちゃんと伝えてくれて、本当に、そこはもうプロなんだなってすごくありがたかったですね。いや、そうなんですよ。ねえ。いや、もう素敵なハンドラーニャンでしたね。本当にありがとうございます。僕のね、ニャンチュがちゃんとセイニャンに届けたっていう、届くことができたっていうのね。それすごい嬉しかったことなんですよね。やっぱ1分は短いね。But like a minute is really short. You know, it really does feel short. Like a minute does feel short. Yeah. But everyone was just so kind. The tech checks, everyone, trying to do their best, making sure that all the tech and audio was working and if you think about it, right? Like when you really think about, when you think about it, right? On the airplanes, right? They'll ask you to have your phone on airplane mode, right? And when you think about it, that's only like, 100, 200 people or however many people, right? In a cramped location. But when you have a giant con, right, that is much, much more than just 100, 200. I'm sure it is very difficult. And especially with everyone, right? Like in an airplane, everyone more or less, right, has airplane mode. But in a con, no. Literally everyone is on their phone. So you can practically imagine just how many challenges that could bring up, from kind of behind the scenes side. And so I'm really thankful for everyone working their best, doing their hardest to like kind of answer to any challenges that rise up on the fly, right? I don't know about you, but sometimes when challenges arise, right? It feels a little bit like getting called on in the middle of class, for example, out of nowhere, right? You get put on the spot. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of stress, right? And above all, you have to answer quick, right? It's a little like work, right? Where all of a sudden you get like a work thing out of nowhere, and the deadline is today, right? That's kind of unreasonable. Everyone is going to be stressed, and it's a big pressure to try and perform and get whatever deliverable is done by that day, right? If you're working, right? If you're in school. So imagine that. and you kind of find that like it's pretty impressive how smoothly everyone worked. And above all, right? At the end of the day, that is work, right? So that is work and that is professionalism, right? But above all, I just want to say thank you to Seinyan, for when and if like any type of small like issue, right, comes up. It's not a small issue, especially for the limited time that we have, right? And so I just want to say thank you so much for anyone who had any difficulty at all, right? For being so considerate and kind, because that's hard. It's hard too, just as much as it is hard to like meet, the demand and like try and like fix something on the fly for a technician. It is hard for someone, who spent a lot of their time, energy, finances, and their emotion to be there with me, and to face any kind of like difficulty, right? That's hard too. So I want to say thank you for being so understanding and for being so flexible too, in the case that those things happen. And this is the type of thing that is not exclusive to anywhere, right? To anyone or anywhere, It is going to be a truth of life no matter where we go. No matter where we go, this is always going to be a thing that we have to be like kind of vigilant about, just like keep our eyes open about, because it's life. It's life. And I'm really thankful that you, things were smooth, and that you and you're kind too. So thank you, Seinya. Yeah, this is just me expressing my thanks for everything, okay, Seinya? My goodness. Thank you so much, Seinya. ありがとう。本当に。So I just wanted to say thank you for that. Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, it's cool. It's crazy. What a time. And of course, that is the meet and greet. And thank you so much for the gifts. I noticed some Seinyans leaving gifts. I don't really know how that works. I'm kind of ignorant in the matter, but I thought it was really, really cute. And I saw a lot of cool, like I saw some cosplays out there, really cool. I saw some nice goods, some nice merch, some all the artist nyans out there working to make merch. Love it, and I saw some some banners out there. I saw some what is it? It's the boards, some boards out there. And oh my goodness, I just saw the Ita bags. Wow, the nails. Oh man, and above all, I saw your passion, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, it was really nice. I saw the flags. I saw multiple, and the flags were hilarious. Okay, I enjoyed the flags. They were cute. They really were cute. Oh my goodness, I love the flags. Go away. いや本当にね、マジでもうめちゃくちゃ面白くて可愛くて、もう本当に板バッグだったりとか、セイニャンマーチャンダイスだったりとかね、グッズだったりとか、うちわだったりとか、フラグ、このね、国旗じゃないけどこのフラグだったりとか、 もうなんかもう様々なね、ネイルだったりとか、板バッグね、とか、もう本当に全部、もう見て、めちゃくちゃ可愛くて、もう本当に嬉しかったね。もうめっちゃキメだった。もうコスプレだったりとかね。もうセイニャン、本当に素敵なセイニャンお会いしてくれてありがとう。うん。Yeah, it was really cute. It was honestly, Anime Impulse was great. It was a great time. I had a wonderful time, to be honest. ねえ、本当だよ。And I really hope, I'm really looking forward to many more opportunities for meet and greets because I know with just how global we are, and with so many supporters, so many Seinyans out there in so many different places, right? So many different countries. Um, I just know that like there's so many awesome opportunities that I hope that we can kind of be a part of. It would be so cool to see so many more Seinyans too. Um, Sable World Tour. I think that would be really fun. I think that a world tour would be really fun with By the Beat. Mm, the Idol World Tour. I gotta say, uh, okay, well, so, okay, so here's the thing. Masanians know through the weekly letters and otherwise that I have started my kind of more serious vocal training journey. And it hasn't been long. Okay, it hasn't been long. And with the preface that we should never rush. Okay, I think that's like the golden key to anything. You should never rush. That's the golden key, right? With the preface of like we shouldn't rush, and it hasn't been long. I have already low-key had a breakthrough moment. Literally yesterday. Literally yesterday. Yesterday I was I was offline more or less. Behind the scenes, I took a nice like full day to not really do much, but I took a moment to connect with music a little bit more. And there is a song that I am not comfortable with singing, for example. But those are the type of songs that really test your limits and see what you do. And I had a breakthrough moment earlier last night, wherein which I saw just a hint of the improvements I've made personally. A hint of it, a hint of the improvements. It was a validating moment though. It was a validating moment that told me that what I am doing is doing good. What I am doing is actually improving. And because I gained that kind of like validation, I know for a fact that this is kind of like the journey. This is kind of the correct path that I want to pursue, right? It's that breakthrough moment, yeah. And I had that specific moment when I was singing at a higher level, not really at a higher level, but I was reaching the limits that I couldn't reach before. And from there, right, it's interesting, right? It's interesting because with voice, there is your absolute limit, right? That is your absolute limit, right? And with voice, it's a question of like beyond your absolute limit or your current absolute limit, right? Like your current absolute limit. How much can you increase or improve beyond your current absolute limit, right? And when you increase that capacity, like when you increase that capacity of the absolute limit, you get more leeway and you get more strength behind what you already were comfortable with, right? because that gets a little bit easier to do. You're a little bit easier to do that, So what I learned for me specifically is that previously I was singing the song, and it was just beyond my limit. Like it was just beyond my limit. I couldn't even get the actual key out. Like I wouldn't be able to get the actual key out because it was too high. Like it wouldn't even be a sound, right? Like it would be a struggle and it wouldn't come out. But yesterday, that same struggle that I had for that one song from, I don't know, like even more than 5 years ago, for example, right? This was like the test song that I used. That same song, I hit that key. Now it wasn't polished, right? It's not polished. It's not clean. It's not good, right? But it hit. We reached it. And the fact that we reached it, means that from here on out with practice, we can polish it, right? So as it stands, of course, it doesn't sound good, right? Like there's a difference between being able to hit a note and then being able to make that note sound good, right? There is a difference, but we've proved that we can. And with that knowledge, then it's just a matter of polishing it a little bit more, right? I think it's pretty difficult, right? Because singing is truly a skill. I think it is a skill, and it's a muscle, right? It's a muscle to be worked out. It's a skill to be polished and improved. But also, there is truth. There is truth that like your voice is affected by how you are made, right? There are limitations, truly physical limitations that you can and cannot do. There are people out there that just have, better chances to do, right? Or better range to do whatever they do, right? But, just physically, that is a truth, right? I'm not going to be doing Mariah Carey, like, I don't know, 8 octaves. Like, you cannot count on me to sing 8 octaves worth of, like, I don't know, Mariah Carey or something, right? Like, that's not going to happen. However, though we do not have that, we can improve what we already do have, right? And we can increase what we do have ever so slightly. And that's what this whole vocal journey is about, right? So that's something I'm very looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that specifically too. And I had that breakthrough moment last night. And I swear when that moment came, to me, I was like, that moment was just, I love music. That was the moment where, to me, it really clicked, where it's like, I love music. I know I'm not well learned. I know I was late to the party for music. But now I can tell why it's just so addicting, why it's just so nice, why it's so good, and why everyone does too. So I'm looking forward to continuing this journey. I don't know. I think I thought it was crazy. It was crazy. It was really eye-opening. It was really motivational. ちょっとね、昨日なんですけど、昨日本当に初めてすごい一つの壁をぶち抜いた瞬間があって、でそれがボーカルのジャーニーというか、ボーカルのこの僕の道のりなんですけど、皆さん知っとうと思うんだけどな、やっぱ最近ボーカルレッスンを始めましたと。で自分自身もすごい大事やし、上手くなりたいっていう気持ちやから、それがすごいワクワクして面白くて楽しくてやねんけど、やっぱそれって時間を重ねてじっくりやって、でようやく初めてそれが実ることやから、ほんま最初あんま別になんか感じることないんよな。なんかこれって本当にためになってんかなとかわかんないんよ。でも昨日ちょっと自分的に練習してて、初めて小さいステップでしょ。 初めて、自分の限界をチャレンジするような曲を、再度久しぶりに歌ってみたんですよ。歌ってみた結果、昔やったらところどころ出せなかった音を初めて昨日まさに出せたんよな。そりゃものすごい声で大きくしてやらなあかんかったけど、でももともとそのものすごい声を出すのが苦手というか慣れてない自分からすると出せたっていうこともすごいし、そこに到達できたっていうこともすごく大きい進展やねんな。全然もちろんね、出せた声は出せた音っていうのは別にね、綺麗な音でも洗練された音でも何でもないねんけど、そこに到達したその成長、その事実、そして昔は歌えなかったここ、今は歌えた、下手やけど出せたここ、その瞬間、まさに昨日味わいまして、これは間違ってない、この道が間違ってないっていうふうに改めて感じましたね。これは正しい道やなっていう、ちゃんと実ってんねんな、このまま頑張ろうっていう話なんですよね。ただまずその絶対的なねマックスっていうのがあるわけ、物理的にもあるし、どんだけ鍛えても絶対的なマックスっていうのは存在するから、でそこをちょっとずつ伸ばしていってうまくなんねんけど、なんか面白いことにね、音が出ても別にそれイコールうまいわけじゃないってことなんだよね。そこから練習慣れを重ねて上手くなって、で初めて磨かれていくようなもんやから、出すのは一つのチャレンジで磨くのがもう一つのチャレンジやから、まだまだ道のり長いねんけどな。ちょっと厳密に言ったらまだまだ道のり長いから、そこはついにはちょっと申し訳ないけど、気長にチルにね、僕と一緒に成長していけたらなというふうに思います。道のり長いやろな、こりゃ。でもね、もうすでにね、なんか、それのおかげ、それの効果っていうのをちょっとだけ見れた気がします。いや、本当にね、嬉しい。本当にそれは嬉しい。そう、でも焦ったらダメだからね。焦りはしないからね。焦って怪我とかしたらダメだから、焦らず正しい期待値を持ってね、正しい期待値を設定して、コツコツ時間を重ねてやっていくしかないという。で、いずれじじばばになって、ほんで、はい、そんな人生ですよ。いきなりだいぶ話変わったね。でもジジイになっても俺めちゃくちゃね、俺歌うつもりやねんけどな。ごめんなさい。もうジジイになっても俺めちゃくちゃ歌うつもりやねんけどな。See, the thing is, and so we gotta make proper expectations. You can't stress yourself. You can't push yourself too hard, right? If you hurt yourself, then there's it's all bad if you hurt yourself, right? It's not good, right? Now you can't really pursue the things that you want if you hurt yourself, right? Slow is fast, right? Fast is slow. If you go too fast, you hurt yourself, right? So slow is fast, fast is slow. You have to make sure that you're, handling things at a proper pace, right? And with that said, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to try and avoid any real hurt or harm or fatigue, right? And above all, Like, we're gonna take so much of our time that even when I'm an old, super duper old oji-chan, right? Even when I'm an oji-chan, right? And even when you're an oba-chan or oji-chan too, when you're super old too, when you're all shriveled up too, and I'm all shriveled up, I'm still gonna be singing Seinyan. That's my goal. And by the way, so in Japanese, I also threw everyone under the bus right there. So yeah, like I'm throwing everyone, like respectfully, everyone here under the bus now too. Yeah, the senior nyans, okay? The oji-nyan, oba-nyan, exactly. Am I an oji-nyan already? No. I can't step on Gin-chan's brand like that, okay? Hey, I can't. I gotta respect the Z-Paw branding, okay? Come on now. We can't have two oji-chans in here. casually throwing Gin-chan under the bus. Thank you, Gin-chan. Gomen ne. If you see this on a clip, my bad. see, Gin-chan loves me, so I'm sure he'll forgive me. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. I am not sorry. No, I am. Sorry, Gin-chan. True. I gotta respect my elders. True. My bad. Yeah. So I'm not that old. You know, I'm not old. I'm just sheltered. Anywho, sorry about that. Ne, yeah, もう本当に楽しかったね. And by the way, right, like we were talking about the meet and greets today, like earlier, but like, by the way, right, not just the meet and greets. It's, it's not just the meet and greets. We had a wonderful time in the panel. The panel was so fun too. I thought it was so funny. I like how it was like very like kind of fluid too. There's a lot of like enjoyable moments with By the Beat. It's kind of funny, right? Because in one, it's kind of funny, right? Because in some, okay, so let me share a random thing here, right? Like you know that I've graduated with a master's. Like I've talked about this quite a while. Like you already know. But there is a thesis defense for a master's, right? And it's very serious. It's very uptight, right? But we call it, from where I am, a thesis defense panel. That's what we had coined it, right? It's a very fluid terminology for that. But there is a thesis defense that exists, right? And I remember, getting to like, like I've had some difficult experiences to become the promoter that I am now, and I feel like that really helps with me being a promoter. Like you have to know a little bit of like some business, right? And you have to have some sense to be able to promote adequately or to create like good advertising and stuff like that, right? So like I think that's like one of the things that really helps me be the promoter that I am, is like having that experience of like a thesis defense panel. But it is terrifying. It is, for anyone who has had that experience, it is a little terrifying, right? It can be very difficult sometimes. And it's not just any panel, for example, right? It can be a thesis panel. It could be a academic panel. It could be a business, I don't know, like presentation, a marketing presentation, whatever it is, right? A school thing, right? A school presentation, right? From my experience, I'm never the type of person that has like really like looked forward to it, right? I'm not the type of person that like enjoys having to like strong arm people or like, just like, you're wrong because this, like, get your facts straight. Like, I'm right because of this. Like, I'm a very non-confrontational person. Okay, so like that's the type of place that I don't feel comfortable in. I suspect I'm not the only one, right? So when I hear panel, it's not like I'm traumatized or anything, but when I hear panel, I kind of shudder a little bit, like I kind of go, oh man, like I kind of shudder a little bit, right? And so when we had the by the beat panel, in search of the sacred heartbeat, that is like my expectation of a panel, right? And the by the beat panel is very different. Now, mind you, there were some hard questions apparently. Seinya, I don't want to put the heartbeats on blast here, but the answer is 1. All right, like, I don't want to put heartbeats on blast here, but I was low-key kind of surprised. Like, I know I'm bad at math, but like, I don't know how you all got your numbers. Okay, I don't know in what parallel universe you got your numbers from, and it is not 6, 7, by the way. Gotcha. No, okay, so the issue with the 9 answer, right? Someone said 9, right? And the issue is that they added parentheses that are different from the actual question. Like, they literally changed the question and it gave 9. Okay, like, they changed the question and it gave 9, right? It is PEMDAS, right? But the literal posted question is exactly as it is. It is 1, right? But in the example that people said 9, they added parentheses to the first part of the equation. You can't change the question just to get a different answer. The question was asked, and you answered the question. You don't change the question. So it is 1. Like, but it blew my mind. I was like, wait a second. Seiyan, no, but what's even... I was like, what is our first collab? It's like Buckshot. Like, no, there's no way. That's the freebie, Seiyan. That's free. That one is free 99. No, you can't do us like this. But it's okay, honestly, it's okay. Because even Buckshot is incorrect. Our first ever collab was low-key in person in Japan. So, that was even before we were here. So, technically, I mean, we kind of had like the off collab, which is a part of the collab. So, technically, our first collab... No. Did you know the satellite was repeated 11 times? So anyways, yeah, no, I had a great time, Seinya. I had a great time. And like it was awesome. It was awesome. And oh yeah, in the bye-bye, it was very fun. It was very exciting. I enjoyed it. I'm really not that good with like English songs, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm not good in singing in English. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Like, I'm much more comfortable singing in Japanese, but it's like it was pretty good. It was pretty good, and I think, by the beat Slade, they did so we did so good, I personally, I really liked the end. I feel like a lot of emotion kind of poured through at the very end, like because we sang the final verse at the very end, and I liked how the emotion bled through a little bit at the very end. I know it's like pretty difficult to hear, but it kind of, I think that really shone through for us. But it was great. It was great. You know, we had, and the panel was so fun. Like we had such a good time talking about like just bantering, you know. And so it goes back to my example of like quotes like panel. Like what is like a panel to you? What is a panel to you, right? Like it's hard because a panel to me is like a little scary. And it can be scary for a lot of people, right? But, you know, when it comes down to it, like, I feel like my definition of a panel has been redefined because hanging out with By the Beat is just a regular, good old, fun, chill day, you know? You know what I mean? And so usually back in, you know, the traumatic days of panels, right? Like usually for me, it's like it's kind of scary, right? Like panels are scary. I get nervous about panels. But now panels have a new definition, and I wasn't nervous when we first dropped in to the panel because to me it was like, you know, we're just having a good time with By the Beat. We're just having a hangout. And sometimes a panel, that's all it has to be. Because I think that just how much we care about each other shows not just on stream, but off stream and in the panel too. It shows in our everyday reactions. And I think that comfort is pretty apparent too. It really is a miracle, I think. Maybe just, well, maybe not a miracle. I think maybe staff is just so good. By the Beat, you know, staff-san really might have just been so goated, straight up, you know, for bringing us all together. You know, maybe it's not a miracle. Maybe it's, you know, a watchful eye, good judgment, or whatever it is. But to me, it feels like a miracle. It feels like magic that everyone in By the Beat found each other in the way that we did. And that we hang out together in the way that we do. That is magical. Magical enough that, you know, when it's a panel, I have no nervousness because I'm with By the Beat. I'm with my boys, you know, like. So I think about that sometimes. And you know what's cool? By the Beat wouldn't be By the Beat without the heartbeats, you know? The non-edible kind, by the way. The non-edible kind, by the way, you know, just FYI. 楽しかったね、ほんと。楽しかったよ。You know, just in case, because, you know, sometimes it might not be apparent, you know, like sometimes it might be like, wait a second, huh? Does he mean the sacred heartbeat or? By the way, I don't know if anyone needs clarifying, but like our catchphrase is true to heart. We are By the Beat. You know, just an FYI. Like if anyone needs clarifying, I don't know if anyone needs clarifying, but that is our slogan. So, you know. Feel free to use that too, you know, like I don't know, but True to the heart? No, no, no. It's not true to the heart. It's true to heart. True to heart. Yeah. Oh, is it messed up often? I quite frankly, I don't see it as much or anything. But yeah, officially it is true to heart. True to heart. We are by the beat. See, because if you said like it would be like true to the heart. We are by the beat. And it adds like an extra pause there. And it doesn't flow as well. So it's true to heart. We are by the beat. Is this new to people? Like... Wait. I'm surprised. Because like we're so used to it, right? Oh, through to heart? No. It's not. It's true to heart. There is no the in it. We are by the beat. Yeah. So let me just clarify, and resoundingly, by the way, it is true to heart. We are by the beat. Oh, we're just rage baiting. Dang it! Dang it! The heartbeats got me. Yeah, no, there is no the in the first sentence. I'm surprised. But it's also pretty difficult to like hear because every time we do it, we're always a little delayed, you know? Like we're always on our own like delayed timings. So I think that's part of the charm though. So it might be hard to actually even hear like the exact term that we're saying, but it is true to heart. We are by the beat. I remember back then we had so many, I don't know, like so many, like not so many conversations, but a few conversations of like, what do we want to call everyone together? You know, like what do we want to do? Like, how do we want to do this or that? You know, I think, like, what is our catchphrase, our slogan? And we had quite a few, too, that were, like, pretty interesting, that we decided not to go with, yeah. For one reason or the other, you know. And finally, at the very end, you know, you might consider it fate, but we ended up with True to Heart, We Are By the Beat, and Heartbeats. Yeah. It's so out of sync, yeah. True. Honestly real. Honestly real. ね、確かにね。だいぶとね。いや、日本語でね、説明すると、まあ、ハートビートなんですけど、いつも僕たちが言うキャッチコピー、キャッチフレーズなんですね。true to heart. We are by the beat です。True to heart ですね。これは日本語で、そう。だから、まあ、日本語のキャッチフレーズまだ考えてはいないけど、まあ、EN だからね、結局。なんか別に日本語のキャッチフレーズないんだけど、まあ、意味を伝えると、僕の解釈は、なんていうかな、心に正直、心と向き合うみたいな、心に正直であるみたいな。我らはバイザービートですね。バズビバルビバルビ。これフリちゃんよく言うね。バラビー。かわいいよね、これ。そう。心に正直というか、心と向き合う。我らはバイザビート。かな？そんな感じだね。to the heart じゃないよ。true to heart だからね。だから聞こえるのは聞こえるかもしれないけども、重なったりとか、すごい聞きにくいかもしれないけど、 正式には、True to Heart, we are by the beat. True to Heart, we are by the beat. なんだよね。そう。まあなんか、日本語ではあんま説明なかったかもしれないね。バラビー。そうなんだよね。いや、面白いよね。ほんと。楽しかった。ありがとう、ほんと、せいにゃん。ありがとうね、もう。そして、アニメインパルス、ありがとうございます。ダラス、ありがとうございます。そしてね、もう、当たり前ですけど、Nijisanji、最高。ありがとうございます。いや、もう、こんな素敵な機会をね、ありがとうね。バイズビートを、ね、ダラスまで連れて行ってくれてありがとう。やっぱね、それちょっと忘れがちだもんね。なんか、もうほんと、すごいね、スタッフさんだったりとか、マネさんだったりとか、もう23時ね、頑張ってくれて、ね、僕たちを、みんなを応援してくれて本当に嬉しいね。うん。こういう機会もね、きっとね、いろいろと、まあ、デスクワークだったりとか大変だろうし。ね。ありがとう。Thank you. ハンドラーニャンもね、ありがとうって。Thank you って。ちなみにね、ちなみにね、I don't know. Do you wanna I don't know. Okay, Seinyan, promise me only, only blessings, only kindness, okay? Because this is such a kind story. By the way, I don't want to like put anyone on blast or anything, but I hope it's like a blast of kindness, you know? Like low key, I could hear the handler Nyang talking. Low key, I could hear handler Nyang talking, and I remember you know, I think they didn't know that I could hear. There was a moment where handler Nyang probably didn't know that I could hear handler Nyang talking to another person, and I don't wanna like put the positivity blast or anything, but thank you for calling me a nice person. Thank you for chit-chatting with your other staff Sanyang, and thank you for complimenting me. I appreciate it. I heard. I totally heard. I was listening. I was smiling like crazy. My smile was from ear to ear, okay? My smile was from ear to ear. It was so nice. Like the handler Nyang was talking to the Tech Nyang was talking to handler Nyang, and they were like, "Oh wow, Seible's actually really nice." I was like, "Wow, he's so nice." I was like, "Thank you so much." I was quiet though. I like shut my mouth. I was so quiet. I was like, don't say anything. But now. But now I can fully put people on blast. You know, I was sticking my ear in there. You know, I was listening. I was hearing. You know. Oh man, I should have said I heard that. That would have been so good. Dang it. Oh man. That would have been a great reaction. Yeah, so shout out to the handler Nyang, and for any heartbeats out there, if you do ever have an opportunity to Ooh, do you wanna plant a seed of joy right now? Do you wanna plant a seed of happiness in people's life? Do you wanna bring a smile to someone's face? Because you can do it. You can do it right now. Like we can concoct a plan here. If you ever see your handler Nyang, right? Ever again, right? For example, in like another con or something like that, you know, I dare you to say thank you for like the last con. If you just happen to remember handler Nyang's face or something, right? I dare you to like just be like, hey, thank you so much for like, thank you handler Nyang, thank you for, you know, everything. I saw Seible last time, you know, and it was like, you know, thank you, I appreciate you. I dare you to do it. I dare you. If you remember and you happen to go to Anime Impulse and you happen to see them, I dare you to do it, because that is guaranteed gonna bring a smile to someone's face, and I feel like it would bring a smile to your face seeing that reaction too. So the nyanchu. And I'm very excited to hear if you smiled seeing that reaction too. So, you know, maybe it's gonna be a year from now, 2 years from now, a few months from now. Who knows, right? Who knows when? Who knows if that even happens? But if that does happen, I think by the time we actually hear about it, and by the time it actually happens, if it does, it would be an awesome, awesome smiling moment for you and me and everyone. Yeah. And that's what I mean by, you know, planting the seeds here, because, you know, this is something that like a year from now, we're going to be totally we're not going to think about this. We're not even going to like remember anything about it, right? We're not going to remember anything about this specifically. And then all of a sudden, you know, one person's going to be like, hey, so I said thank you. And they smiled and I smiled and it was a great moment. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. And then the crowd is going to go wild. We're going to lose it. We're going to be like, oh, no way, let's go. You know, like we're going to go absolutely ham. Yeah. But I don't know. I encourage it for like, not just like handler Nyan though. Like if you do have like a cool experience with someone, you know, that works at a place or something, and you just happen to remember, like if you remember their face or something, and if you ever see them again, right? I don't know, it could be your local waiter or something. You just say something like one thing nice. Like, I think you'll find just how special it is to see like a smile, like just bloom, you know. And I think that joy that they receive, I think will make you happy too. Because you did that, you know, you made someone smile. And I think that, you know, if you see someone smile, I feel like you would smile too. So, yeah, I don't know. あ、そうです。ちょっと説明するとね、ハンドラーニャン、別にね、まあ、悪いことじゃないんですよ。でも聞こえましたよ、僕。聞こえたよーって。裏話聞こえたよーって。いや、ハンドラーニャンがテックニャンと喋ってる時にね、スタッフニャンが喋ってる時にね、僕ちょっと離れた時に、実はね、マイクが切れてなかったんですよ。で、僕聞いちゃったんだって。セブルいい人だねって。いや、ほんとだねみたいな。めちゃくちゃ褒めてて、えへみたいな。ありがとうみたいな。めっちゃ聞こえてたよ。爆笑やった。えへってなったね。ありがとうって。もうめっちゃ面白かったよ、ほんと。いや、もう、いやもっと言ってこれみたいな。面白い、面白い、面白い。いや、でも、本当にそれがすごい面白くて、もうなんかもうめっちゃニヤニヤしながらね、ほんと、もっと言ってくれていいよ、みたいな。もうすっごい調子乗ったね、僕。調子乗ったよ。 でもね、だからね、なんか、やっぱ、面白いし、本当に、本当スタッフの皆さんね、すごい早い対応もすごかったし、素敵な対応で、もうめちゃくちゃね、多分セイニャンを思ってくれて、ニャンチューまでもね、セイニャンに伝えて、まあ、もしね、機会があればなんですけど、本当に、そういった、経験だったりとか、そういった、やりとり、がある場合ね、セイニャンとそのスタッフさんだったりとか、ちょっとでもね、楽しいと思えた時、またもしね、次のコンベンションに行ったりとか、また会う機会があった場合、よかったらやけど、こないだはありがとうとか、そういう一言言ったら、多分めちゃくちゃこの世に幸せが増えると思うねんな。覚えてた場合ね、やっぱ、ああ、こないだありがとうって言ったら、すごいなんか、相手もめちゃくちゃそれだけで一日ゴロッと変わると思うし、で、それを見る、その笑顔の瞬間を見るセイニャンもすごく幸せのかけらをもらえると思うんだよね。だから、ね、万が一覚えてたりとか、あ、そういえばこのハンドラーさんとか、あ、このスタッフさんを見覚えあるなとか、覚えてたらね、よかったら言ってみて。うん、よかったら言ってみて。別に、アニメインパルスじゃなくても大丈夫なんだよ。全然、何でもいいんだよ。コスニチであっても、例えば、隣のカフェのウェイターさん、いつもお世話になってるウェイターさんだったりとか、何でも本当にいいんだけど、ちょっと一言ですごく誰かの一日がめちゃくちゃ眩しくなったりとかするし、で、それを、その瞬間を見るセイニャンも、きっと、ちょっと幸せになるなっていうふうに思うんだ。やってみて、よかったら。だいぶ勇気いるけどね。でも、楽しいよ。楽しいよ、この提案。Yeah, like it requires a lot of like courage to try and do that, but I think it's really fun. I think it's really a beautiful moment that you get to share when you see that like smile like kind of erupt, you know. And I think it's worth it. So if you have an opportunity, please do. Wow. So anywho, やばいな。すごかったな。楽しかったな、ほんと。Yeah, it's really nice, I think. Anyways.はい。ということですけど、Seinyan, I think I'm gonna read some supas. Thank you so much for your kind supas. I'd love to read your kind supas. And then we're gonna call it. Yeah, we tried to keep this a short stream so that Vaudians can have a more relaxed time and kind of have a more accessible time for this one as it relates to Anime Impulse. But I do want to say thank you so much for everyone who does support me. So, Super Chan Nyan Nyan time does say it's Nyan Nyan time. Yeah, are you ready for some Nyan Nyan time? Now, for anyone who's not used to Nyan Nyan time, please note that this is where I send my appreciation in kind, appreciation in kind for the wonderful, wonderful support that Seinyan send me. And so I just want to say Nyan Nyan and Nyan Chu. And if that makes you uncomfortable, or if otherwise the loving and kind, compassionate Seinyans make you uncomfortable, I will look forward to seeing you on my other streams, whether they be Valorant, Apex, or other awesome, fun, comfy games like Pokemon or Animal Crossing. Yeah. By the way, Seinyan, don't hate me for this. I'm low-key thinking of doing like a Valorant 100-day challenge. Low-key. I'm like low-key thinking of doing like a Valorant 100-day challenge, okay? So before you go crazy, okay? Before you go crazy, hear me out. I'm thinking of doing a 100-day challenge. But what it is, it's not anything interesting, right? More like I want to, every day that I play Valorant, like every time I stream and play Valorant, right? I will be labeling it with a day. So we're not going to be playing only Valorant every week, right? That's not going to happen, right? But we will probably play 1 or 2 days a week or something, right? And every time we play 1 or 2 days a week, right, I'm going to add a number to it, tallying how many days that I've played Valorant. And what I want to see is after 100 days of playing the game, you know, not very like regularly or anything, but like semi, like 1 or 2 days a week, right? I want to see if I've gotten any better on the 100th day versus the first day, you know. I want to see that like difference. So I'm going to call it the 100-day Valorant challenge, right? But like I said, you know, it's not like we're going to do 100 consecutive days of Valorant. Like I'm not going to stream Valorant for 100 days every day, right? And we're not going to like rush to do so. We're just going to take our time. We're just going to enjoy every single Valorant. But it's going to be part of 100 days. So this is a thought. No promises. This is a thought that I'm kind of thinking about. And of course, like, you know, it can be with like HopCon. It could be like whatever it is. Like it can be however we try and approach it. Some people might join. Some people might not. It might be solo Valorant streams. It might be collaborative Valorant streams. But it's all going to be part of like 100 days that I've played Valorant. Because I want to be able to say that I played Valorant for 100 days. Now, I don't know. For any Apex Oshis out there, don't even worry. All right. That's why I'm saying it's not every single day. You see my point? Like, you see my point? Like, I have to, like, make sure to, like, let you know that, you know, it's not just Valorant. Like, I love Apex. So you have to kind of, you know, realize that, like, hey, just because I'm playing Valorant doesn't mean I'm not going to play Apex. I am going to play Apex. Apex, it has been a while since we played Apex. To be fair, I've been waiting for... I'll stop. Okay. Here's the thing. Like, I enjoy Apex, but I don't enjoy as much to like just play by myself. You know, I have fun, but it feels like a lonely journey to me. Like, I think Apex is special to me because like I get to banter and like pull Ryoma and Claude's leg, you know? Like I love just like bantering with Ryoma Nyang and Claude Nyang and then acting stupid, you know? Because I love the reactions. But so that's what I miss specifically about Apex, you know? But if you've noticed, right? Like Claude Nyang's been super busy, right? And the reason he's been super busy is pretty apparent, right? Like, I mean, you can kind of connect the dots there. Claude Nyang had a cool, super duper awesome 3D recently, right? Claude Nyang has been busy. Yeah, no surprise there, right? No surprise there. Ryoma Nyang has been taking a nice break, right? You know? So it's been a moment, you know. It's been a moment, you know. It's been a moment. It's been a minute, right? And so, you know, if you think about it that way, then like for me, it's like, oh, okay, I'll play Apex soon, but I wanna wait till everyone's like available. And I'm very glad because it is in the horizon. We were already talking about it. Like, okay, I don't want to spoil it. but I already did. We're already talking about ChopCon. Okay, we're already talking about it. So don't even hit me with the, okay, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, I'm gonna chew you out, Seinyan. Whoever's just like, but what about ChopCon? Where's ChopCon? No, I'm gonna chew you out right now. Okay, don't even. Don't even. All right, like, don't even worry. We're already talking about it. Okay, like, geez. May your worries be rested assured. Yeah. No, and you cannot say where's ChopCon just to be chewed, okay? Just because even if you enjoy being chewed, okay? I'm not gonna chew on people for free. What? You cannot buy me, Seinyan. Okay? I'm gonna crash out. Let me crash out, okay? You think that I would bark for whatever. It is not true. I never bark. Not even once. And if you saw somewhere on the internet of me barking, it is a lie. Yep. It is static. Someone is hacking and it's lag. None of it is real. I've been faked. Yeah, someone was impersonating me. That was my pet fish. Okay. I see you sent me a dog. Like I said, like I said, my pride is very strong. I would never bark for a buck. All right, okay, I or two or any. I would never. Pet fish. God dang it. I knew I should have changed your water, pet fish. I'm so sorry. Okay? But that is not an excuse to bark for my Seinyans. Dang it. It's my pet beta fish, okay? Sorry about that. I'm sorry you had to hear that. That wasn't me. That was... Honestly, maybe that was my pet microwave. I don't really know. Could be my pet toaster, to be honest. Oh no. We have a fish. We actually have a fish. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong fish. Wrong fish. Different fish, you know. Anywho, sorry. Let's get back to the conversation at hand. ね、ごめんなさい。ちょっとだいぶ話それちゃったんですけど、素敵なね、セイニャンの、思いとスパチャを読ませていただきます。おぎにゃんにゃんちゅー。Thank you ありがとう Thank you for the hearts 応援ありがとうね本当に Thank you Oh Seinyan I just want to say during the meet and greets, right? During the meet and greets, I hope there were some times where I will laugh or like I will fake crash out, just for like, just because the vibes, it was fun. I hope you don't take it too seriously or anything. Like, I hope you didn't find it like, I hope you in no world think that I like genuinely crashed out or anything, right? Or like that I genuinely like, please don't, yeah, like please don't be worried or anything, right? Like, I don't think it's a concern. I don't think anyone is concerned or affected, but just please know that that is, for the joke, and I hope you realize that, like, just in case someone doesn't like, just in case anyone like doesn't, remember or doesn't feel that way, like it's joke. Okay, don't worry. 一応ね、ごめんなさい、ちょっと言い忘れてたんですけど、ミーグリの時に、例えば、クラッシュアウトって日本語でなんて言うんかな。なんか、怒ったふりなんか、おいあーみたいな感じの、煽られたふりみたいな。っていうことも、全然あったんで、英語でも、でも全然ね、結構あったんですけど、もう、ちょっと安心してほしいです。別になんか、ね、ちょっとでもね、変に、怒ってるのとか、思われたくないから、一応事前に、問題はないと思うねんけど、事前に言いたくて、おいおいって言ってても、別に怒ってたりとか何もないからね。ただの、楽しいやりとりっていう意味でやってたから、もしそういったあれがあったら、楽しかったかなってちょっと心配で、これ、ネタだよって、ネタでやらせていただきましたっていうことなんで。面白い。まあ、そんな、たまにあるよ。でもネタなんで、それは本当に、変に取ってほしくないですね。逆になんか、セーブル怒ってるのかなとか、全然そういう風に捉えてほしくないので。はいはい。ありがとう。楽しいやりとりね。バック&フォースなんで。それだけちょっと、伝えれたらなというふうに思います。うん。It was so fun. でも本当に楽しかったね、やっぱ。うん。なんかね、なんか、まあ、でも難しいからね。Like, it's very hard. Sometimes, like, yeah, not everyone can see the difference. Like, not everyone will know. Like, especially if like they're an unrelated party, they might see that and be like, oh, is there an issue or something? It's not. It's just friendly banter, which I think you're kind of low-key used to with me, but そうなんか旗から見るとね、なんか分かんない人からするとみたいな感じになるかもしれないけど、やっぱそのセイニャンからするとね、多分僕とのやりとりで慣れてると思うんだけど、なんか問題ないと思うんだけど、一応ね、そうそう、いつもの感じですと。いつものセーブルですね。Seiyan banter? No way. What doesn't it doesn't exist in the same universe. Yeah, I'm innocent. See, I'm innocent. Anyways. そう。ありがとね、おいにゃん。いがにゃんにゃんちゅー。Thank you for the 10 gifted memories. ありがとう。ありがとう。セイニャンたちと僕をね、主に僕を応援してくれてありがとう。いや、ほんと。Thank you for supporting the new nyans out there. Yeah, thank you. Yumi nyan nyan too. Thank you for the Seinyan. Welcome to the Seinyans. I hope you enjoy your stay in the penthouse. I loved Dog Boys 999 nya. Welcome to the Seinyans. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay at the penthouse. Thank you. Love the handle name. おゆにゃんにゃんちゅー Thank you for the orange soup ありがとう。アニメインパルスお疲れ様でした。パネルイベントも歌も、すごく楽しくて盛り上がりました。そして初めてお会いすることができてとても嬉しかったです。素敵な時間をありがとうございました。ここからは読まないで OK。 ふむふむふむふむふむふむふむふむふむふむふむふむ大丈夫。チャレンジが大事だったからもう最高だったよ。本当にうまかった。だからそこまでね、気にしないで、その分、でもまた次回を楽しみにしてます。ありがとね。にゃーんちゅ。Sexy crab nyan nyan too. Thank you for the super. Hi Seible, it's so funny to meet you. I'm broke, sorry. Don't worry. Thank you for joining. It's so good to see you. Thank you. ありがとう。Welcome. Thank you so much. ありがとうね。にゃんちゅ。 Yeah, I see the username, Seinyan. I see your handle name. It's pretty impressive, you know. I like how I see your preferences in your usernames, you know. Nah. Pleasant Pudding Nyan Nyan too. The panel at AI Dallas Anime Impulse with Dallas English was so fun. I really loved your cleric with a twist. I hope I get to meet you at an event in the future. Thank you so much, and thank you again. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. It was really, I think it was adorable. I thought it was cute. You know, I thought there were so many fun inside jokes, you know, and so many, not inside jokes, but, you know, heartbeat jokes out there, and it was really enjoyable. I also found that, thank you so much, Anime Impulse Dallas, you know, thank you so much for having us, and I hope, please do, you know, feel free to reach out to us, you know, and I look forward to, you know, any other awesome, cool opportunities in the future. I really look forward to working more with everyone, you know, and that's not just the Anime Impulse Dallas, but it's always a blessing to be able to connect with our fans, and for our fans to, you know, join these awesome events too, because I know there's nothing quite like the positivity and love that the heartbeats bring to any event, to be honest. So thank you so much. Arigato. Gotta, you know, just promote my heartbeats a little bit, you know, like heartbeats are kind of strong, Seinyan, so, you know, and, you know, yeah, my Seinyans are quite strong too. Actually, one and the same, but, you know. Yeah, it was really fun. So, anywho, thank you, Pleasant Pudding Yang. Thank you. I could enjoy a pudding right now. That sounds pretty nice. Jismoon too. Thank you for the 6 months. Arigato. Big half year. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the mashi. Kelly Nyan too. Thank you for the 4 months. Arigato. It was so nice to meet you at AI Dallas. Let's go. Seible, thank you for being a light for Seinyans. Thank you, and thank you for being a part of it. Arigato ne. Yeah, thank you for the mashi too. Arigato. It was fun. It's so great. It's so great to meet Seinyans. It genuinely is such a blessing, you know. Defnyan too. Defluminyan too. Welcome to the Seinyans. Thank you for joining. Arigato. Please enjoy your stay. Ruinyan too. Thank you for the 3 months. Arigato. Are you enjoying your stay? I hope you are. Thank you for joining. Thank you for you know, enjoying the penthouse, you know. Joe Cool Nyan too. Thank you for the orange soup. Arigato. Hi Seible. It was great meeting you at meet and greet. Thank you for letting me yap. Wanted to make sure I got everything out that I could. 1 minute is just not enough. So now I look forward to the next time. Nyan too. Jonathan the 4th. No. Not the Jonathan the 4th. Shout out to all the Jonathans out there. Low-key. Nice. Awesome. You do you. You got this. But anyways, yeah, no, thank you for joining. And a minute is really short, so, you know, it was very quick. But I'm very thankful that you came. So thank you. Arigato. Nyan too. Baohan nyan too. Thank you for the orange soup. Arigato. Hi Seible. Sorry I spent my 1 minute yapping about Valorant. Next time I'll be cooler and properly explain my emotions. Thank you for being my Oshi. See, but, you know, don't say sorry. It's okay. I had a good time. I had a good time yapping too. So, but here's the thing, right? That just means that we have another opportunity next time. So I look forward to next time, okay? Arigato ne, Baohan nyan too. Loa nyan too. Thank you for the pink soup. Arigato. Just like we receive energy from you every day, I hope you were able to receive some energy back, despite it probably being a long day. I was able to connect with so many Seinyans for local and overseas. Everyone was truly lovely. Otsu Aidao. Anime Impulse Dallas. ありがとう。Thank you so much for the support. And it's so good. It's so good to meet you, and so good to meet the Seinyans too. And I'm just so thankful that, we have such a wonderful community and that you're part of it, and that, I like to see the community connect, and I think it's really a big part of it, I think it's important too because, as much as it is like awesome, right? It's super duper awesome. Everything is so cool. Like, I just love the energy. That is a part where I can't really do much for it, like when it comes to like the Seinyan community, right? Like, I can't really take like a huge active part in like, I don't know, like policing or doing this, that, the next thing out of the places that I do, right? And to have such a warm and such an open community that cherishes like Nunyans and also the Seinyans, and to have such, I don't know, compassionate community that I don't really see that many like problems rise up. It's honestly just such a blessing, and I think it's thanks to kind of like the mutual respect all the Seinyans show for each other. And that helps me just focus on the things that you enjoy. It helps me focus on being me and like staying me, having to not really think about or having to not really worry about that too much. Lets me be the me that I enjoy, So I'm very thankful. I'm always thankful. And I'm glad that Seinyans were able to connect too. And of course, for all the Nunyans out there, please do reach out to other Seinyans too, because I'm sure the Seinyans will be compassionate and open and stuff. But also, it's important to respect every Nyang for the Nyan that they are. They are every single person. They are their own person, right? It is completely different if you're just like, you better love me. I'm part of the community. Like, there's always a way to be classy about it. Yeah. Remember, at the end of the day, it is human interaction, right? It is human interaction. Like, it is just person to person socializing. ね。いや、本当にありがとう。That's so thank you. Thank you for cultivating and helping me create such a wonderful community. And thank you for being a part of it, ありがとう。なんかね、やっぱ本当にこういうね、コンベンションだったりとか、こういう機会っていうのは、もうその他のセイニャンと会ったりとか、その友達になったりとか、その自分の好きを共有する機会っていうことでもあるから、本当にこういう機会を増やしていきたいし、で、やっぱね、僕の方でね、別にそのね、この自分が影響できるところ以外のところで、別にね、なんかなんか取り締めするわけじゃないからさ、そのセイニャン同士の、そのね、仲良さだったりとか、そういうのは何も別にできないわけですから、やっぱそういうところでね、本当にセイニャン自体がもう本当に優しいコミュニティで、本当、そのどんな国であっても、どんな言語であっても、いろいろとね、その仲良くしてくれるようなコミュニティ、または新しいニューニャンでもなんていうかな、すごい手を差し出してくれるようなコミュニティであるから、すごく僕はね、僕であることに専念できるというか、なんかすごくそれは本当に感謝してて、本当にありがとうね。うん。あったかいね。いや、もうそれが一番大事だね。やっぱもうそれ結構ね、どんなコミュニティでも人間関係はもう人間関係だから、もうできるだけオープンにしてくれるセイニャンっていうのはすごい嬉しい。そうそうそうそう。でも結局ね、人間関係も人間関係だからね。変にね、なんか、俺を好きになれおいみたいな感じでね、やってきたらもうちょっとそれは、みたいな感じになるから。それはね、やっぱどうしてもね、ちょっと人間関係の見せどころだね。でもそれをめちゃくちゃ優しくね、取り込める、優しく受け入れてくれるのがセイニャンっていうところがすごい嬉しいね。Yeah, so don't hesitate to, connect with Seinyans and stuff. But I just want to, kind of like that, just want to keep the expectation kind of clear that like there are things that I can't do. And by the way, I don't think this is a problem, but if you ever have a problem, you can always support. Like, you don't have to chat. Like, you don't have to chat, right? Like, you can always lurk, you can always wadnyang. You can support in any way that you enjoy, any way that you are comfortable with, right? Do not force yourself to support in a way that hurts you or is frustrating to you, you know? Support can come in many forms, right? So, thank you so much. なんか、ちなみにね、本当に、もう本当に応援するっていうのは、押すっていうね、推しを押すっていうのは、もういろんな形をあるからね。それが別にリアタイしないといけないとかでもないし、ボットでちょっとしか見れないとか、クリップでしか見れないとか、ちょっとね、手紙の返事したりとか、そういう本当にいろんな様々なサポート、スパチャを送ったりとか、いろんな様々な方法があるから、無理して、応援する無理して自分に合ってないね、応援の仕方はしなくて大丈夫。自分が楽な、自分にちょうどいい、自分に優しい応援仕方、自分に優しい応援の仕方をしてほしい。そう。で、それでね、それしかできないからとか、それしかできないから、ちょっと辛いんだよねって思ってほしくない。それもできるんだよ。それができてるんだよっていう言いたい。ね。もうすでにそれができてる。それはすごいことだと思う。And I also don't want you to think that like, oh, I'm like any, I don't know, somehow like I'm just not supporting in the way that I should. You know, I need to support more. Like, I don't want you to feel like pressured like that, right? Because you, in the way that you do, already are supporting me, right? Like in the specific way that you do. And that is okay. You don't have to do more. You don't have to do a certain amount of things or a certain set of specific things. You don't, right? Right? So please do not like beat yourself up over that kind of thing, right? As long as your heart is there to support me, that's all I care about. It doesn't matter if you're supporting me by watching or by clipping or by watching clips or by occasionally liking. All of that doesn't matter. All of that is support. And whatever you find in your capacity to do so, I'm already overjoyed about it, okay? So let me just be very crystal clear on that. So please remember that, okay? Never beat yourself up over like, oh, I couldn't make it to this stream or that stream. No. There's always an opportunity to make it to that other stream or another stream or any other stream, okay? In however you do. So, anyways, my bad. ちょっと脱線したね。また脱線したね。また脱線しちゃった。ハムコニャンニャンチューテキビディヤロスーパーありがとう。アニメインパルスお疲れ様でした。イベントの感想が、聞けるのとっても楽しみ。今日もセイニャンたちと素敵な時間を過ごしてね。配信ありがとう。毎日大好きだよ。こちらこそ大好きやでありがとう。大好きだよを始める前に送ろうと思ってたのだけど、急遽打ち合わせが入って送るのが今になりました。タイミング見逃したけど送りたいから送るね。もちろんタイミング完璧だよ。大好きのタイミングはね、特定の大好きのタイミングはないから。そう、大好きでいるタイミングっていうのに大好きにタイミングはない。っていうことですね。大好きにタイミングはないと思う。なんかね、すごい噛んだけどね。すごい。There is no wrong timing for love. Okay? Like, I think there is no wrong timing for love. Like, as a general statement, it's pretty hard to like prove that wrong, but but like I don't know. I understand that for some listeners, right? For some, I understand. So let me talk on this. For some listeners, I understand that it might be like uncomfortable or something to see someone express their kindness and care and support in that way. Right? I understand that it might be uncomfortable for some listeners out there, right? And I respect that in the same way that it should be respected for others, you know, like, and I've always been kind of like on the fence about this. I've been on the fence about that because I want to respect the listeners who don't really care for that, right? But in the same way, it should be a two-way street, right? It should be a two-way street because in the same amount of respect that we share for that, I think people should respect the love and kindness and support that other people do share, right? So if one is true, I think the other can also be true, right? And if that side of the equation is not there, then that means, yeah, then people will be like really frustrated or mad about something, right? But if that side of the equation is not there, then that respect isn't mutual, right? Even though it should be. So if that respect is not mutual, then why should we enforce something that's not mutually respected, right? Are we not equal? Are we all not equal? So I've had some moral considerations regarding that. Where it's like, sure, it is maybe uncomfortable, but why is it uncomfortable? You know, why is it uncomfortable, right? As much as we try and make it an inclusive community for everyone, right? Everyone should be making it a priority to be inclusive. No? Isn't it a two-way street? You know what I mean? So that's why we do compromise, right? We have nyan nyan time at the very end, right? And for those who don't like it, they can kind of enjoy you know, like all the other content without having to really go into that. But if on top of that we do have nyan nyan time and people still don't like that, then it's very hard for me to like compromise because it just feels like there's no real respect for the other Seinyans who do enjoy it. And it's supposed to be a two-way street. And so if all kind of arguments are equal in their merit, right? If you're not treating another argument equally, or, you know, if you're not treating it with respect, then why should I respect the other argument? It's kind of my thought. I don't want to be too real, but, you know, I feel like that is something that like has been a bit on my mind, where there are times where, you know, some listeners will feel uncomfortable with like, oh, they're I don't like how they respect they showcase their love, but it's like, well, it shouldn't be. I mean, why does it? Yeah, like why is it, you know, earth-shattering? I hope you would I hope so. My real wish, I guess, is my real wish is I hope those who do feel uncomfortable will have some comfort, right, in what I do. And for those who are truly uncomfortable, even with what we try and do, then I hope to see you in other opportunities, you know, where I can enjoy and where you can enjoy. And when you don't feel comfortable, you can always, you know, come back again whenever you feel like you do feel comfortable with it. It's just one of those things, I think. But I fear I have spoken too much. No, but I think this warrants a little bit of a Japanese explanation. ちょっとね、日本語でちょっとだけ説明するとね、 スパチャタイムってね、本当に、やっぱスパチャタイム以外でも、その一般的に、その日本、正直日本で、どういうふうに行われてるか、僕もね、あまり定かではないし、ちょっと自分のアイデンティティはすごい、規格外でもあるかもしれないので、ちょっと、何が正しいアプローチっていうのは、正しいアプローチがないんだよね、正直。例えば、僕自身として個人としてすごくリスペクトして、一人の人としてリスペクトするのであれば、自分が出す結論、考えっていうのが、それはそれだけでリスペクトしてもいいんやと思うねんな。一人の考え。だからそれが一人が出した結論みたいな。流れがこういうふうに、みんながこういうふうにやってるからといって、これは別に間違っていないとか。そういう感覚だね。ただ違うけど別に間違ってはいない。慣れてはいない。慣れていないからそれは好きになれない。それでもいい。んだよね。なんかそういう考えもあるし、でも、あまりにもね、なんかちょっと、接することは難しい。例えば、のであれば、ある程度ね、ちゃんとその、居心地よい場所を作りたい。でもその居心地よさ、つまり、すなわち、例えば大好きだったり好きだったりとかっていうのが、見るのが難しい。見たくない。っていうね、リスナーもきっといると思うんだよね。で、それに対して、もう結構、その、なんていうかな、できるだけね、例えば最後にニャンニャンタイムするだったりとか、その時に、普通に、また、次の配信を楽しみにしていただけるとか、そういうこともできるし、そういうふうに、いろいろと、ちょっと配慮をしつつもね、組み込んで、いろんなアイディアとか、これで納得するかなとか、自分自身がね、やっていこうかなというふうに、いろいろ、考えてやりました。はい。ただね、やっぱ、その同じように、そういうふうにリスペクトすると同じように、そういう、意見を尊重するように、同じように、例えば、他のセイニャンの意見を尊重しないといけないと思うんだよね。例えばなんだけど、ある程度こういう、形を変えてしましたと。同じように、その日頃にね、自分らしく自分のやり方で応援してくれるセイニャンたち。それが例えば大好きって言ってくれるセイニャンたちとか、そういう形を尊重しないといけないかなって思う。というのは、尊重ってリスペクトってね、両側に与えるもんじゃないっていう話。この側とかはないんだけど、みんながね、リスペクト尊重されるべきなんだよね。正直。人生って、命って、そうじゃない？って僕は思うんですよ。変わった話かもしれないですね、これ。ただフェアに、そうなんですよ。だから、例えばなんだけど、同じように、ちょっと、なんていうかな、応援が見たくない。そこ、その言い方あれですけど、ちょっと応援が見たくないとなった時、例えばね、ただライバーを見たい。どういう背景か、ね、別に僕はセーブルですから、セーブルらしく、セーブル流で、行くつもりなんですけど、ね、なんか難しいよね。そうなった場合、ある程度、リスペクトできる。でもその分、同じように、その、愛情、またはいろんな応援をしてくれる形、いろんな形、それが好きであろうが、ありがとうであろうが、その応援してくれる形を同じようにリスペクトしてほしいねんな。だって、片方からリスペクトしてたら、ちょっと違うくない？なんか片方だけリスペクトしてもう片方を放置するのはちょっと違うくない？そのリスペクトがなかったら、逆になんでリスペクトを求めることができるのかなっていう話なんだよ。これ人生ね。これ人生何でもあれだよ。これ適用すると思うよ。 誰かをリスペクトしてて、誰かをリスペクトして、で、誰かからリスペクトを得る。誰かからリスペクトされ、誰かをリスペクトする。これはもう、ね、大事じゃないっていう風になんかちょっと最近思ったんですけど、まあなんか別にね、なんか、別にあるわけじゃないんですよ。ただ、それはただちょっと思うことですね。なので、大好きのね、タイミングっていうのはね、ないんですよ。いつでも大好きでいいんですよ。ね。それだけはちょっと、もう知ってほしいですね。だから他がどういう風にやるかちょっとわかんないし、ね、もう完全にちょっと関西ブル出したら、知らんがなっていう話になっていくし、ちょっと口調もすごい、ね、悪くなるし、世界を愛せみたいな感じになるし。でもさ、やっぱその、なんていうんかな、みんなをリスペクトしてほしいな。うん。だから本当に、その、あまり慣れてない方は、もう全然それを無視してもいいし、ね。慣れてない方は無視してくれてもいいし。で、そのね、全然問題ない方はそのままでいいし。で、その中で、まあ、最終的なスパチャは最後に読ませていただくっていうような形になってます。はい。まあ、だから大好きにタイミングはないって話。So, yeah, to kind of summarize, I just want to kind of reiterate that no, there is no timing needed for expressing, your care and kindness, right? However, I really do like the kind of respect that you show when it's like, yeah, this might not be the right time, but I just wanted to say love you. Yeah, I really respect that like extra step that's shown. It's like it's so kind, where it's like, oh, I understand that this might not be the right time or something, but I just wanted to share that, I really like that. でね、もう一つすごい好きなのが、このちょっとタイミングわかんないんだけど、でも言いたかったみたいな。タイミングちょっと悪かったごめんねってその一言がすごい大好きなんだよね。もうなんか、もうそんな気遣ってくれてんねんなっていうところもすごい好きで。うん。ありがとね。ごめんなさい。すっごい脱線しました。話すっごい脱線した。Sorry, my bad. Like the conversation was like very, anywho. ありがとうにゃんちゅう Thank you ハモコにゃんありがとね。Shisha-nyan, Nyan-chu, thank you for the yellow super, arigato. Thank you so much for the meet and greet and the panel event. It was my first time meeting you, and I had so much fun. 思い出に残るミーグリになりました。ありがとう Thank you! Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for joining. It was so fun. ね。Oh man, I can't wait, and I can't wait for the many more times I'm sure we'll share. うん。ね。いや、リスペクト大事だね。ありがとう。ミーグリ楽しかったね。Yeah, it was fun. Thank you so much. It was so fun. Yuka nyan nyan too. Thank you for the orange soup. Arigato. Thank you for the truly wonderful time at Anime Impulse. I'm flying back home right now. When you said Yuka nyan, I swear I almost melted. I also got to hear nyan chu from her at the end. Both of you being kind warmed my heart. 本当にありがとう。Oh, thank you! The handler nyan. Relaying the nyanchu for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a safe flight. And thank you for coming out to Anime Impulse Dallas. うん。ねえ。いや、楽しかったね。Chokonyan Nyanchu, thank you for the yellow super. It was very nice to meet you and other Seinyans. I finally made it home. Whenever I'm feeling post-con blues, I'll remember all 4 of your beautiful frames and pixels. Thank you for the memories. Thank you, Chokonyan. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for joining. Oh, the post-con blues. But you know what? You know what'll help with the post-con blues? Hanging out with By the Beat. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in our streams. And thank you for the memories. ありがとう。にゃんちゅ。seriously, Nyanchu, thank you so much for everything. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. ありがとうね。Thank you for joining だぜ。にゃーんちゅ。あやにゃんにゃんちゅ赤スパありがとう。わあ、今、日本に帰ってきました。ブースに入る前から泣いてしまっていたけど、本当に楽しかったです。パネルも歌も最高に良かったです。貴重な機会をありがとうございました。こちらこそ、日本からわざわざ、ね、遠くに、本当に、もうアニメインパルスダラス、ね、まで来てくれて本当にありがとう。いや、もうめちゃくちゃちょっともらい泣きしそうやった。もうちょっと話聞くともう、ぐわーってなりそうでしたね。でも本当、そんなね、貴重な体験、そして貴重な限られた時間を僕と一緒に共有してくれて、本当にありがとう。にゃーんちゅ。赤スパありがとう。Let's go! Thank you, thank you. わー、すごいな。そして無事に帰れてよかったね。無事に。I'm so glad everyone was able to get home safely and you know, everyone was able to like, you know, kind of hopefully like settle down a little bit, like relax a little bit, rest a little bit, you know? 大事だね。ちょっとね、体を休めるっていうのは大事だし、ねえ。うんうんうん。Yeah, welcome back, Seinya. Welcome home. おかえり。ね。あれにゃんにゃんちゅー。Cool sticker, you know. Cool sticker. Joke's on you, I never bark, though. Uh-huh. ういにゃんにゃんちゅー。ChopCon crying. Paid for a chew. Now please do it. The chewing out, you mean? For mentioning ChopCon? You think you can buy me? You think you can buy me? You thought I'm cheap? Wait, no, that is kind of chewing you out. Wait a second. No. No, wait, no. No, wait. Wait a second. Wait, I'm giving you what you want. No. Never mind. Thank you. にゃんちゅ。リラにゃんにゃんちゅ。Thank you for the dog. Thank you for the beautiful sticker that is totally not a dog and that I didn't bark for. So thank you. Yeah. All right. Rewrite history one super at a time. I got this. Whew. Fish nyan nyan too. What about chop? I swear. Nyan too. Arigato. Fish nyan nyan too. Thank you for the yellow super. I haven't seen you in a long time. I accept the call outs. This is the right fish. Also, happy 7th and 8th month. Oh, Tsukane. Welcome back, Fish nyan. Don't you worry about it. We are all here, Seinyan. See, no matter if you take a quick break, have to do whatever life throws at you, overcome whatever hurdles or obstacles that you have, you know, in life, right? You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And I got you. I support you. All right. And I'll be waiting for you. That's all. So don't even worry. It's not an issue. Okay. But yeah, happy 7 or 8 months, you know? ビリニャンニャンツー。はい、せいちゃん、also on Anime Impulse Dallas. Hope to see you someday too. Let's go. By the way, do you know what the thick outer layer of a tree is called? No? I don't think so. Like, crust? Crust? Tree crust? Should I be worried? You think you're gonna get me? No. You think you're gonna get me? You thought. You genuinely thought, like, you genuinely thought I would fall for it? It's tree crust in my eyes! Sorry. Anywho. Yeah, do you like tree crust? I like tree crust. Whew, that was close. That was close. But no. おかにゃんにゃんちゅう、Thank you for the yellow super. ありがとう。お仕事終わったら、せいちゃん配信してるってなって、向かったら、あったかいお話してたと、思ってたら、とっても楽しくてニヤニヤしてた。ニヤニヤしてたのは、周りには内緒です。イベントも楽しかったようで、行けてないけど、でも遠いからね、それ遠いよ。幸せ気持ちになったよ。これから、予防接種するのにドキドキしてるから、予防接種ね。せいちゃんの、声聞けて、心が安らいだよ。後で帰りながらかな、アーカイブさせていただきます。ありがとう。頑張ってね。予防接種。いや、本当にね、ちょっと、針が怖いよね。いや、ちょっと、チクって痛いよね。いや、like the needles are kind of scary. So, like, hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. あんまりね、痛くないことをちょっと祈ってます。はい。そっか。でもありがとう、本当に。いや、そんなお気持ちだけでね、嬉しいからね。ほんと。だからゆっくり予防接種してきてね。頑張って。大丈夫。簡単。楽ちん。痛くない。大丈夫よ。You can do it だよ。ありがとう。またアーカイブ楽しんでん。にゃーんちゅ。花にゃんにゃんちゅ。Thank you for the sticker. ありがとう。花にゃん。Thank you for the sticker. いや別に犬のシールを送ったから僕吠えるわけじゃないからね。そんな簡単なセーブルじゃないから。チョロブルじゃないから。ね。ワン。ちょっと今バグったかな。バグったね。ジュリニャンニャンチュー Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I'm not gonna bark. うさいにゃんにゃんちゅう会いに行きたいのに体が暇じゃないみたいだから、分身の分身を早く覚えて、分身の術早く覚えて会いに行くね。じゃあ期待しとくね。分身の術を期待しとくので。そうだよ。忙しい中ね、ほんと、もうそんなもう国をね、変えてね、もうそんなするのも本当にもう至難の業だからね。もうどうしてもね、それは合わない時もあるし、でも僕ね、嬉しいことにね、せいにゃん。僕はね、もうオジブルになるつもりなんで、いくらだって機会はね、今後長い人生の中であってほしいね。その時お待ちしてるんよ。ありがとう。Thank you, にゃんちゅう。リュウにゃんにゃんちゅう。Thank you for the super. Otsu Seible Anime Impulse was so fun. I loved the panel and the end scene cover. You sang it so well. Hope to be able to meet you next time. Yeah, thank you. I look forward to it too. And thank you so much for the thank you so much for the compliment, we did good, ねえ。いや、楽しいね。Yeah, it was fun. It was such a good time. Mimapod Nyan Nyan too. Thank you for the yellow soup. Arigato. Meeting you at Anime Impulse Dallas was so much fun. Sorry I had to go swim my fish after you asked me to grab your Anyways, good luck on your 100-day Valorant challenge. I will be there in the basement with you. Well, you know, I mean, I had to Seinyan, I had to give a little fan service, you know, like I could take off my tie, you know, like I could take off my tie, you know. You know, yeah, I could take that off, you know, like I don't. It's okay, Seinya. You can, by the way, you can post it if that's okay. You know, you can post it. You know, you can post all the if you were hesitating because it's like, you know, I'm tieless, you know, like you took off my tie and stuff. It's okay. I'm okay with it because it's a meet and greet, you know, it's special. So if you'd like to do that, you can. Nah, but thank you so much. Let's go. Good luck on your 100-day Valorant challenge. I will be there in the basement with you. I think it would be fun. But I feel like it's a game that we're gonna just take our time with and enjoy. Because I enjoyed it. So. ありがとうね。にゃんちゅう。お、ゆうにゃん、にゃんちゅう。IL2K にゃん。ありがとう。アニメインパルスお疲れ様でした。昨日の夜ご飯ずっと気になってたから、聞けて嬉しかった。結構、結局覚えてなくて笑いました。美味しいものを食べてゆっくり休んでね。もう一瞬だから、ちょっとね、緊張のあまりブランクするかもしれないもんね。いや、そりゃね、いや、でも、楽しかったなら、よかったかなありがとね。にゃーんちゅう。You? You にゃん。No, it's UIL2K にゃん。ね。しおりにゃんにゃんちゅう。オーラにゃん、ありがとう。オーラいただきました。かっこいいね。君、かっこいいね。オーラにゃんだね。YMB にゃんにゃん too. Thank you for the 7 months. Mashi mashi. Anime Impulse Dallas was such a fun experience. Thank you always for the hard work you put in for us. You are my goat. And thank you for being the reason, you know, to put the hard work in. So thank you so much. And thank you for coming out to Anime Impulse Dallas. ありがとね。Yeah, see, I did ask the nyans, you know, sometimes I felt that like some nyans are like too, you know, reserved, right? And so I wanted to make sure that like, hey, Seinyan, did you want me to take off my tie, you know, like, you know, because I was taking initiative for the Seinyans, okay? Now, I did this for the Seinyans because I got you, okay? You know, because I know, like, as someone like myself who's like kind of like, oh, I don't know, like I'm always like kind of like, oh, I don't know if like it's asking too much, or I don't know if like this, that, or the next thing, you know. So I had to take initiative, and basically, you know, I was like, Seinyan, you want my clothes off or you want them on? Of course, by clothes I mean like the tie, basically, you know. So, you know, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe next time I'll have like a mini list of like, hey, if you want to decide like what I wear in terms of not asset, but like, you know, if you want all my if you want my jacket off, or if you want my shirt, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. Hey. Seinyan, I'm easy, okay? I'm easy for my Seinyans, okay? Like, if my Seinyan wants it, then for me, it's like, okay, I aim to deliver. You know what I mean? No, I can't take off my shirt. I mean, sorry, I meant like the tie. Sorry to get your hopes up, you know? Like, I'm not unsay so, okay? I'm super say so. Not yet? No, I mean, I'm always say so. I've never been unsay so. So, yeah, not even once. So, don't even worry about it, Radish Nyan Nyan to Otsu Anime Impulse Dallas. Meeting you was so lovely in the panel, plus hearing your singing was amazing. Big love. Thank you. Thank you for coming out to Anime Impulse Dallas. Yeah, honestly, I feel like there's something a little bit magical about like having a giant screen, and seeing and getting to have that like performance in like a giant screen. It's really like the ambience and like the excitement, the energy. It's very enjoyable. So thank you for coming to Anime Impulse and thank you for coming to see me. ね。いつもにゃんにゃんつ、素敵な話をたくさんありがとう。いろんなせいにゃんの写真見たり、せいちゃんの素敵な話で幸せな、気持ちになった。せいちゃんにいつか会える日が来るといいな。待ってるよ。ね、気長に待とうね。ありがとう。でもそうよかった。にゃんつ。ね、いろんなね、素敵な話といろんなね、楽しい、話がね、あるよね。ピキュニャン、ニャンチュ、welcome to the big Seinyans. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Alpha Nyan Nyan, dude, welcome to the big Seinyans. I hope you enjoy the basement, the penthouse, the ASMR penthouse. Ooh. ありがとう。赤いバラニャンニャン too. Thank you for the super. It was fun meeting you at Anime Impulse Dallas. Sei-chan, looking forward to your underwater house and FPS streams. Yeah, underwater house. You also did awesome during the panel and cover. Thank you. Yeah, the underwater house. My plans for the underwater house are low-key underwater. I don't know. If the stars align, I look forward to potentially. But I do want to play Minecraft. I also want to play GTA. Yeah. I want to play kind of do want to play GTA though. Oh man. GTA mention? Yo, from Seible? Yo, what? Did I ever mention that? I probably did. I think I did. Like, I feel like GTA would just be so fun. Oh my god. But I wanna learn how to, like, I wanna play GTA. Cause like I played it like maybe in my life like 2 or 3 times. So I don't even really know the controls. So I wanna play GTA, Yeah, in the JP Senpai server. Yeah, I mean, it would be so cool to have an EN server too. But I mean, just even anything. I want to play GTA. It sounds so fun. ねえ、絶対楽しいじゃん。But I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna be such a good driver, Seinyan. I'm gonna be a menace. Like, I will probably be scarier than like 100-year-old plus Grandpa Nyang with a driver's license. Okay, I'm gonna be so scary. Like, I'm gonna be so good. I still got it. Like, I got it. I'm a good driver. I am a good driver, Seinyan. Okay, Euro truck was peak. Okay, I was the safest driver on the road. Yeah, see, the S in Seible stands for safety. You trust a 100-year-old driver? Oh, man. Nice. I believe in you, Seinyan. I believe in you. Not the driver. I believe in you. Huh? Maisie Nyan Nyan too. Thank you for the orange super. Arigato. Otsu, Anime Impulse Dallas. I'm glad to see so many Seinyans were able to show you all the cool things they prepared for you and that you loved seeing them. Hope to see you again at another Anime Impulse. It would be so nice if we had another opportunity to do so. I look forward to that. That would be super cool. And it was just so fun. I had a great time. I really did, you know. And it's always just amazing how creative my Seinyans are. And I cannot wait. I can't wait to be just as creative. And I want to show you that side, you know, that fun side of like, you know, creativity. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Ne. Kotori nyan nyan too. Thank you for the sticker. Arigato. Ne. Nagekisu, thank you. にゃんにゃんにゃんちゅー大好きを伝えたくなっちゃったんよ。うせいちゃん大好きです。こちらこそ大好きやでありがとうね。にゃんちゅ。よなにゃんにゃんちゅ大好き。言いたかっただけ。こちらこそ大好きやで。ね。にゃんちゅありがとうね。Julian Nyan Nyan too, thank you for the yellow super. This is why you are so beautiful to me. Your love is so warm and big enough to cover all Seinyans. Yeah, I got you. I got you covered. Thank you for your love, Sei-chan. もちろんだよ。こちらこそ thank you for your love. ありがとう。にゃんちゅ。Stale mince nyan nyan too. Thank you for the 7 months. Even though I was shaking like a wet dog, I cherish our time together. Thank you for your hard work. Love you, Sei-chan. Love you too. Arigato. Thank you. And thank you for the support. Thank you for the 7 months. And thank you for joining in Anime Impulse. Itsume nyan nyan too. Thank you for the super. 大好き。言い忘れてた。いつでもいい。いつでもいいなら今言うね。いつでも大好きで、いつも大好きで、毎日大好きだよ。こちらこそ大好きやで、ありがとう。いやー、ほんとね。そうだね。やっぱもう、いいね。愛が勝つ。人生、愛、ラブ。勝たないと。Honestly, I think love needs to prevail. Seinyan. Love needs to prevail. Jian Yan Yan too. Thank you for the pink super. Arigato. Seeing Nyans having so much fun in Anime Impulse, fully supporting their Oshi and enjoying what they love. Every Nyan looked so radiant in my eyes. It also makes me want to do more of what I can and grab every chance I can. Get to see you. Maybe next month. Love you. Love you too. Arigato. Oh, thank you. It's true. It's true. The love that Seinyan shows is you know, it's phenomenal, unrivaled. I love it. You know, Seinyans are. I cherish you. I cherish you so much. So thank you, Seinyan. Thank you so much. You know. But, you know, remember, don't let that be a pressure, right? Make sure to, like, get all the things that you need to get out of the way done first, right? Get all the things out of the way, and then come back and enjoy, and let's all just chill, you know? See? We gotta get life stuff first, and then enjoyment after, unfortunately. Iruka nyan nyan too. Thank you for the super. One day I can meet you, but I realized you would never meet my cute cat. Limited promotion deal. You can say anything to my cat right now and I'll let her know. Oh, who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? In that way, please. I think that would be nice. Please let the good kitty know that they're a good kitty. Yeah. Ooh, you do want to give them like a snack too? Like maybe like is that like a cheat though? Like maybe they're on like a strict eating schedule or something, so it might be a cheat though. But like maybe like a cat snack, you know, like just a cat snack or something additional for today. Your cat says thanks? You mean meow meow? Oh, I see. Clever. Almost. But you see, I can't be No. I reckon I did not get got. You know, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, first of all, I don't want to reheat. You know, I don't want to reheat. Millie Senpai's nachos here. You know, yeah. So you know, that's just not. You know, yeah. But ありがとね、にゃんちゅう。Seriously, Nyan, thank you for joining the Mashi Mashis. I hope you enjoy your ASMR journey. Arigato. Jay Nyan, thank you for joining the Mashi Mashis. Please do enjoy your stay at the penthouse and enjoy the vlogs as well. Like we have some monthly vlogs in there as well. Seinyan, oh no. But it is time for us. I was originally planning for a 1 or 2 hour stream. But we are now here in the 3 hour mark. And I can already tell I'm just going to keep going and just keep going. I'm going to keep yapping and this is not good. So I will see you later. Okay. I'll see you later. Oshinko Nyan too. Thank you for joining the Seinyans. Thank you. あまりね、漬物は食べないんですけどね、本当にありがとう。いや、もうちょっと嬉しいな。Yeah, I don't really eat pickled vegetables or vegetables to be honest, but thank you so much for joining. ありがとう。じゃあね、せいにゃん。It was supposed to be an hour. It's 3 now. But, またね。Thank you for coming out today, and thank you again for coming out to Anime Impulse Dallas. Thank you for joining me. And by the beat, thank you for coming out to see me in the meet and greet. Thank you for even coming from really far places, like sometimes close places, sometimes far places, no matter where you came from. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for the beautiful memories, and I look forward to the next that I'm sure we'll continue to make. So, I'll see you guys later. Seinya, bye-bye. にゃおー、バイバイ、せいにゃら。バイバイ、またねー。Thank you。ありがとう、バイバイ。にゃおー。